Let me clear up a myth that gets teachers into trouble. You don't actually wing a Think-Aloud, and if you try, it shows. Here's why. We, as skilled readers and writers, know how to execute the skill. We know how to insert an appropriate transition. We know how to determine the main idea. We know how to use context clues to figure out an unfamiliar word. We do these things every day, but we do them automatically. We know how to do these skills, but we don't always know how we know how to do these skills. And that's the problem. Within a mini lesson, we're not merely teaching what the skill is, we're teaching how to do it. That means before the lesson, we have to execute the skills ourselves, slowly, deliberately, thoughtfully, all so that we can notice the tiny decisions that we make along the way. Before the lesson, we have to recognize and identify each step in the journey of our own thinking in order to then reveal it to our students. If we don't do this ahead of time, if we just jump in and try to wing a Think-Aloud, we tend to generalize the thinking process. We speak broadly and vaguely about our thoughts. We omit our thoughts entirely. Here's the irony. A great Think-Aloud appears spontaneous, but it's 100% rehearsed. It's you repeating the thinking process that you originally executed when you were planning this lesson example. When we've thought through the thinking ahead of time, we know exactly what we want students to hear. We know the exact moment we want to emphasize. We know the text detail that triggers confusion. We know the decision that moves the skill forward. And we know the exact words we'll use to make our thinking visible. This planned Think-Aloud is like a rehearsal. It frees us to then act naturally during the lesson model. Now that I know everything I want to say, I can lean in, pause, struggle a little. I sound authentic, all without losing clarity and focus on the mini skill I'm modeling. So tomorrow, before your next mini lesson, execute the example yourself, slowly. Consciously think through each step and take note of what you saw, thought, and decided. Notice the micro decisions you made and the order you made them in, because this is what you want to repeat during the lesson. Ironically, a Think-Aloud shouldn't be made up in the moment. It should just look like it is.